have to deal with all sorts of violence and dangerous criminals every day. But what happens when they face the challenge of arresting one of their own fellow police members?
Right now, you're being detained.
Wait, what?
Here are 3 jaw-dropping examples of this incredibly rare situation, starting with the now former police officer, Drew Scott Romo.
Are you serious?
Sometimes you got it.
I have a fucking ID.
After being kicked out of not 1 but 2 nightclubs for misbehaving and being overly intoxicated, this off-duty cop loses his cool, taking on bar security and even trying to pick a fight with anyone crossing his path. This catches the attention of bystanders who then call the police for intervention.
You need to go. They don't want you here, so you have to go. It's simple. If you don't want to be in trouble with us, just go. That's it.
Dude, I'm fucking on your side.
They don't want you at the business, so you need to go.
I'm on your fucking side.
I get that, but they don't want you here tonight, man.
You guys are fucking brutal. I want to know where.
You can either calm down and go home.
No, I want to. What am I doing wrong?
You're too intoxicated. You're trying to pick fights with people. Every club has asked you to leave
On what
multiple times.
club?
Every club you've gone to.
On what? What am I doing?
I'm trying to keep you from going to jail.
I'm understanding. What am I on?
You're not understanding anything, my man.
I'm trying to. But
you're not.
What are they fucking...
What is the hard part about just going home so you don't get into trouble?
No, I'm trying to understand. What are they kicking me out for?
It is pretty obvious that the assisting officers, aware of Scott's job title, are encouraging him to go home to prevent any more disturbance, or perhaps to prevent him from losing his job.
You're too intoxicated. In the state of Arizona, listen to me for 1 second. Get it through your head right here, okay? You've had too much to drink and you're not processing anything anymore. Arizona law requires that if a bar realizes you're too intoxicated, they must remove you within 30 minutes.
On their own?
You've been removed. There's no drunken public law. You don't have that here in the state of Arizona. They're kicking you out because you're inside their establishment too intoxicated. That's a state law.
Even after being urged to head home and call it a night, Scott remains unfazed by the instructions from the police officers, continuing to ignore their advice. But wait until you hear what the police officers have to say.
Let's sit him down.
Dude, I have a fucking law enforcement ID.
You, sir, are a disrespect to our profession this evening. If you say it one more time, I'm going to hold you in custody and make you tell the judge in the morning that you have a law enforcement ID. You're a disgrace right now. So you need to shut your damn mouth before I call your supervisor, and we go from there, and you don't lose your job in California while you're visiting Arizona.
I don't understand.
So you close your mouth and let us do our job now, because you can't make adult decisions.
The officers then proceed by questioning the bystanders who had witnessed Scott at the bar. These witnesses describe him as disruptive, rude, and mention that he was shouting at a group of patrons waiting in line. Judging by the witnesses' testimonies and the overwhelming amount of evidence against him at this point, the cops decide to put him in cuffs, a situation that makes him distinctly uncomfortable.
Yeah, but I don't understand. I'm fucking under arrest. When it's a fucking ball.
Because you had a security guard asking you to leave and you kept swatting his hand.
Bro, you're seriously gonna fucking put me in this position?
No, you put yourself in this position.
No.
Yeah, bro. See, this is the other part that's a disgrace to our profession that you're not catching. If you were a true cop and you cared about the blue, you would not put me in this position right now. You would have freaking gone home when I asked you to. Okay? That's the position you put me in.
Went home.
Yeah, I do think you should have gone home.
After moving him to jail for further evaluation, he was released just 2 hours later due to his past service. But that's not the end of Scott's story, as the worst is yet to come for him. 4 days after his arrest, he was suspended from his job as a police officer, and on top of that, he faced charges of assault and disorderly conduct, and he was hit with a fine totaling $650. However, that's nothing compared to what Corporal Bertzik did after crashing his car while drunk. In response, when Officer Brooke arrived at the scene, she immediately recognized the corporal as involved.
Reached out for my lighter, slammed into his ass.
Cool.
No, not really.
Not really.
No.
Your car's fucked up.
Oh, no, absolutely. Which I just might have fucking fixed.
There is a conflict of interest here, as it seems the two already know each other, with Scott being part of the same police department. So before going further into the case, Officer Brooke reaches out to her base to check if she's good to continue the investigation.
Hey, this crash, Birdie, ASO come work it? Okay. I can't remember. It's been a long time since I've worked a crash with one of us in it, so... No, he's not on duty. He's in his POV. But I just didn't want there to be any, like, conflict of interest type issues. Alright, that was it. I just want to make sure. Alright, bye.
Brooke was allowed to proceed with the investigation. But what happened next took her by surprise. When the officer handed back the suspect's driver's license, it was apparent that he struggled to grasp it, making it evident that he was under the influence of something while driving.
Wait on his way?
He's not coming.
Black pants, with a white shoulder bag, black beanie.
Good?
And one white glove.
Walking home, but yep, I'm good. What a fucking day.
Alright.
One of them days.
Yep. So, Birdie, you giving me some indicators?
Oh.
Listen.
Shit, woman.
Listen. Valdez is coming out just to... I'm not gonna lie to you about it.
She's on her way?
Yeah, she's on her way. Because I'm not really comfortable with this whole thing at all. But I'm not gonna lie to you about it.
Oh no. I don't mean to put you in that Yep.
Yeah. So, from now on, you know how it goes. You can't consume anything, okay? Because right now, you're being detained.
Wait, what?
Realizing the sensitive nature of the situation, the female officer advises the corporal to stay cooperative. She knows that when police officers find themselves on the other side of the law, things can rapidly get out of control.
So, please don't make my life difficult.
I would never do that to you.
Okay. I'm very uncomfortable right now.
And I apologize for putting you in that position.
Okay.
Are you on?
Yes. Yes, I am. You can't consume anything. You're killing me.
I'm trying.
Come on. So,
But too late now!
When the second officer arrives, they begin field sobriety exercises, aiming to dig deeper into the situation.
I'm going to check your eyes. Please remove glasses if you wear them. Keep your head still and follow the stimulus. It's going to be the blue light at the end of this pen.
These exercises continue for over 10 minutes, but you can easily judge the outcome by watching just a few seconds of them.
12, 13, 14.
You can stop.
Fucking perfect.
After performing poorly on standardized sobriety exercises, Bertzik was eventually handcuffed.
There's things that we can do to fix this, Bertie.
It is for my kids, my family, fucking everything.
The officers then takes him to the police station for further assessment, where he openly confessed to having consumed alcohol and Diet Coke. As for the charges, he faced DUI and property damage allegations. The penalties included a $1,000 fine, 50 hours of community service, and a 6-month suspension of his license. Additionally, he was sued by the passenger in the vehicle he collided with, leading to a settlement being reached. But unfortunately for this next drunk cop, there was no coming back from what he had done.
What'd you say? Fucked up. What do you mean you're fucked up?
After crashing his police cruiser into a semi-trailer while intoxicated on duty, the now former police officer Justin Augustine immediately called his colleague, urgently asking to meet. When the fellow officer arrived, he swiftly reached out to his distressed friend.
When you total a vehicle, you got to go down for a drug and alcohol assessment. Everybody that wrecks a cruiser that totals it has to go down there. So what we do is just take your taser off of you, and you have any backup weapons on you or anything? Drop your vest or your duty belt, because you don't need that. We're going to go down and do a drug and alcohol test down at the hospital, you and I. And you don't need all your gear, so take your... are you all right, Augie?
Yeah.
You seem... Well, your focus seems divided on me. What's going on? You just nervous?
Yeah.
It's not hard to see the look of regret and instability clearly visible on Augustine's face after what he did. Officer Byron tells him to put down his weapons and body cam, trying to keep things from getting worse. But what Augustine says next is the opposite of what his fellow officer hoped for.
Okay. Are you under the influence of anything, Augie? No? Good. I hope not. I do. Where's your vest at? You don't have it on you? Okay. All right. What else do you got on you? You got
done.
pocket knife, huh?
I'm done.
What's going on, though? Tell me what's going on, bud.
I'm done.
What do you mean you're done? You're going to go with me to take the test, Augie? You're refusing it? You don't want to do that.
I'm done.
Okay, so what does that mean? All right? Are you under the influence of something, Augie? What's wrong with you right now? I don't understand
I'm
that.
done.
Okay. Are you going with me?
No.
So what are you going to do?
I'm going home.
Can you call somebody to come get you?
I don't need to.
Well, I'm not going to let you drive.
Yeah.
Okay. Huh?
Yeah.
I'm just asking you to relax, okay?
I'm done.
Okay, and I understand that. I understand what you're saying, all right? I just don't want you to do it like this, all right? I'm not trying to be a prick. I'm not trying to be difficult. You got to understand, it's my job, dude, all right? So don't treat me like that. If you want to be done, I understand that.
At this point, Scott is no longer a cop. He's just a suspect in a case, and what's more, he's drunk and clearly unpredictable. This is the moment where his life will change forever, and he will have to work so hard to climb out of this mess. But his colleague, seeing how shaky he is, sticks around to help him through it all.
So, Augie, are you okay to drive, brother?
Yeah.
Seriously, I'm worried about you.
Yeah.
All right, well, get going then. Do what you got to do, all right? Augie, you need to get it. You need to relax. No, huh? What'd you say? Who is? You just wrecked a cruiser. It's not the end of the world.
Fuck that.
I know, it's not the end of the world. We can do this, Augie. If you just go down and take the test like we're asking you, if you do that, then we can at least get that cleared to where you can come back to work.
This guy isn't just drunk, he is absolutely hammered, even to the point where he is on the verge of having a mental breakdown.
Seriously, Augie, I'm trying to help you, bud. Huh? What'd you say? I don't want to... What'd you say?
Fucked up.
What do you mean you're fucked up? Alcohol? Pills? What are you talking about? Huh? Okay. All right. All right, Augie.
But what do I do?
What do you mean, what do you do? What do you do?
If it's just an accident, what do I do?
You hit a semi-trailer, so again, as part of our policy, we have to go down with that and go take the test. If everything comes back okay, then that's great. It helps you. It benefits you.
I'm drunk.
Huh?
I'm drunk.
You're drunk right now?
No, I've been drunk.
Been drunk when? Today?
Yeah.
Okay. So you don't think you are now?
No.
Okay.
The words coming out of his mouth are clearly such an obvious cry for help. Officer Byron then calls his supervisor and informs him about the whole situation.
Jason, this is Byron. Hey, is there any chance you can come in so we can talk? Okay. Well, I don't know how much time we got as far as cooperation. He's not cooperating real well. He's right here in front of me. I'm not hiding or talking. I'm talking in front of him. He's acknowledged that he was drinking today and whatnot. So that's where we're at now. How do you want us to proceed with that? He's refusing. He's refusing to be tested. So, are you going to go down for the test, Augie? He's refusing that. Okay. All right, bye.
Digging deeper into the case, Byron escorts him back to the station, where a team of officers and supervisors conducts interrogations lasting over an hour. The pivotal point, though, is that it leads to Scott voluntarily stepping down from his duties. What's remarkable is that even though Scott stands out as the most polite suspect in a majority of criminal cops, he finds himself sentenced to 1 year of probation, 177 days of suspended jail time, and a requirement to pay a total of $300 in fines.